My 22nd birthday was a few days ago, and I had the much anticipated Taylor Swift themed 22nd birthday party. I talked about having that most of high school, and so I was looking forward to it for many years. It was a number that I was always looking forward to birthday wise, even though for a while I wasn't looking forward to numbers at all. I'm not sure what it has always been about birthdays for me that has made them feel very important or very highly anticipated and significant. Even as a kid, I was always looking forward to my birthday every year. It was the best holiday of the year and the worst holiday of the year because I had so many high expectations for it, more than most kids do from the ages of like 5 to 17. I remember I made them such a huge deal, especially as a younger kid, or around the ages of like 7 to 12, because I had this American Girl book full of all these birthday party ideas, so I would beg my mom every year to let me have like a campfire themed birthday party or a fairy themed birthday party. There were all kinds of ideas in that book. There was so much money and prep and planning that needed to be involved in these birthday parties, especially for parents who had 4 kids. I always was asking for something beyond the means of what my family could afford or successfully accomplish. Most of the time I didn't even have all the friends needed to come to all these parties because we were moving so often. Especially when there were 3 other birthdays that were bound to happen in November in my family. It was just not doable every time. So every year I was highly disappointed and I would cry. Granted, I cried about a lot of things as a kid, but every single year on my birthday I would cry about not having the birthday that I wanted and it not being as special as I wanted it to be. And I know it's kind of ridiculous, but that's just how it always was for me. I don't know what it was about my birthday. Maybe it was the permanence of an event to look forward to despite all the changes constantly happening in my life. Or maybe I am just overly sentimental and I always look for benchmarks and things. Fast forward to my teens and early 20s, I was always at my own birthday parties feeling upset or anxious and crying at my own birthday parties, or waking up in the morning on my birthday and crying. I don't know if it's habit at this point or what exactly it was, but something about reaching a new number and still feeling like it wasn't special enough, or I hadn't hit this unrealistic benchmark in my life always has made me cry on my birthday. I would send a text, like last year I sent my best friend a text just saying like, annual birthday cry, like it was just bound to happen. I always felt kind of melancholy or sadness about my life or my age, or mourning the loss of my childhood or myself in some way on my birthday. And it is ridiculous and self-centered, so it's kind of an embarrassing thing to admit. Realistically though, there were other things that I've been upset about on my birthdays. I spent a lot of time, especially from the ages of 18 to 20, I spent a lot of time using the numbers of my age to will myself to live or not live through another year. I would not make plans past my 19th birthday or my 20th birthday. I couldn't see myself living past these digits. I'm past it now. I've made plans and dreams and goals and have thought of my life in the context of more numbers. I want to be alive. I want to keep making plans. I want to keep experiencing new numbers and new birthdays, new digits to cry at, even if that's the only thing I'm looking forward to, which is not the case. This year was the first year that I have not cried on my birthday. I didn't wake up and immediately burst into tears. I didn't look around at my birthday party and start crying. I didn't cry afterwards. I didn't have a single moment where I felt I was mourning something. I've been finding myself saying to the person that I love that loving him is like being filled up and up and up and up with light. And that's how my life has felt recently, being filled up and up and up and up and up with light. I thought of this Ada Limon poem. Ada Limon writes, "It's been a long time since I've wanted to die. It makes me feel like taking off my skin suit and seeing how my light flies all on its own, neon and bouncy like a wannabe star." That's how I feel. I feel like a wannabe star. I feel so filled up with light. I feel neon. I feel electrified with my own life and the people that have made it so special. Everyone spent my birthday asking me that nonsensical question, how does it feel? How does it feel to be 22? How does it feel to be older? Do you feel older? But this year, instead of saying something like, oh, I feel the same, I kept saying, oh, wonderful. It's wonderful. Or I said, oh, I've already felt 22 this whole time. I spent so much of October accidentally saying that I was 22. Oh, I'm 22. Oh, wait, no, I'm still 21. Sorry, I'm still 21. I spent October accidentally saying that I was 22. I spent October dressing up in a suit and tie and putting on glittery lip gloss and smudging and adjusting it in the rearview mirror of my car. I spent October recording songs about old hurts with a new sleeve on my heart. I spent October falling in love. October was the blue light in the outdoor smoking area. October was the third floor of Peck Hall. Rainbows coming in my bedroom window, pop music, black coffee, sour candy, dried flowers, light, 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 light. Happiness is real, and it was the October I was almost 22. I finished a journal today that I started at the beginning of the year. It's the quickest I've ever gone through a journal, one this size anyway. I'm about to start a new one full of blank pages, but for now, here's the final entry in the finished one. What will I say to myself looking back on this journal? What will I sigh about saying, if only you had known what was ahead? Be gentle with me, please. What am I but a fragmentary girl, maybe? I'm 22, I'm in love again. There's sunlight coming in the windows and people who love me a few feet away. My nails are painted a sloppy red, and I'm drinking black coffee. Look back on me kindly, please. I am doing all I can to maintain this home, look into the future, the blank, unwritten pages without dread. I love you. I'm glad I exist.